How do you do? My name is Harold Edward Dempsey. I represent the Williams Company. Please excuse these glasses, but I need them to protect my eyes because I'm about to perform a most unusual experiment. As a matter of fact, I am going to reproduce an atomic explosion. Now, don't get nervous. Don't become alarmed or excited. I don't intend to blow up the studio. What I'm going to show you is the result of years of research in Germany. Here in my hand, I hold two very unusual and dangerous mixtures. As a matter of fact, these mixtures were mixed in special mixing machines under the supervision of a world-famous scientist. And when I mix them together and agitate them with this mixing machine and pour them in this bowl, you will see them slowly rise and form a reproduction of an atomic explosion. Only instead of going into the air and creating havoc and destruction, they will slowly rise and form a new and fabulous material. A material that is so useful to science and industry today that someday in the near future you will see this material in every home. It will become as familiar to you as rubber, steel, or plastic. As a matter of fact, the building industry uses this material for insulation because it throws off heat or cold. Not long ago in Germany, scientists discovered a new use for this material. They discovered that when this material was placed in water, millions and millions of tiny cells opened and started to breathe. And in breathing created a suction. This suction, like an invisible magnet, when used on human skin, removed dirt, grease, grime, and dead skin as easily as you would erase a name from a blackboard. The name of this fabulous material is Collo. Watch carefully, because within the next 5 seconds, you are going to see a brand new miracle product formed right before your very eyes. Watch carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What you see happening in this beaker is only a miniature of what is going on a tremendous scale in Richfield, New Jersey, where the worldwide Collo Company has recently established headquarters. Thereafter, the product hardens and cools. It is processed and cut down until it looks like this. In France and Germany, this is called atom collo. Here in America, where we introduce it for the first time, we call this material Collo-Corn. When I place it in water, millions of cells open, breathe, and create a suction. And when I put two of them together, this suction causes them to stick together. Watch carefully, because first I am going to show you on my own hand how it removes dirt, grease, grime, and dead skin. Then I am going to show you the most amazing part of all, how in 1 minute you can remove corns and calluses from the feet. And then I am going to show you how everyone may receive a free collo at the expense of the Williams Company. First, to show you on my own hand, I'm going to take this stamp pad, which contains indelible ink, and stamp this ink on my hand. If you ever worked around an automobile and got grease around the fingernails, or ever worked around a garage and had difficult stains to remove from the hands, we don't care how long those stains have been there. We don't care if it's dirt, grease, and grime that's been ingrained in the skin for years. In a matter of only a few seconds' time, the amazing action of the collo removes these stains from the hands. You will find Collo useful around the home, the office, or around the factory. And above all, remember this, where other cleansers have failed, in a matter of a few seconds, Collo not only does the work, but it will last you and last you and last you for years. I would like you to notice that it not only removed the dirt from my hand and the indelible ink, but it did not injure the skin in any manner whatsoever. And now the most amazing part of all. I am going to show you how in 1 minute Collo removes corns and calluses from the feet. According to health bulletins and medical statistics, 8 out of every 10 people have trouble with their feet. I'm not going to go into elaborate details and tell you that improper fitting shoes are one of the main causes of your foot trouble. You know that. And no matter what I said about the shoes, people would still buy shoes for style instead of for comfort and fit. I call this the Chinese torture. Every time you take a step, it sends a shock from the heel to the base of the spine. What's more, it forces your toes into a very narrow opening, throwing them out of line. It sends the entire weight of the body to the ball of the foot. Now, I can't go home with you and show you how to select the proper shoes. And if I went into details about it, I'd be here for an hour. But I can show you how to remove those corns and calluses in 1 minute. No tapes, no bandages, no plasters, no medicine, easily, painlessly, without bloodshed. Watch carefully. First, I want you to bathe the feet in lukewarm water for 8 to 10 minutes. In order to help you do this, I have here a specially medicated foot soap. This foot soap sells at all times for $1. I'm going to show you how everyone can get this foot soap absolutely free. Put a teaspoon of the foot soap in a basin of lukewarm water. Bathe the feet 8 to 10 minutes. In a few minutes' time, it will take that sore, tired, aching feeling out of your feet, leaving them antiseptically clean, free of odor, dirt, germs, bacteria. Now take the feet out of the water, but don't dry them. Put the collo in the water. Millions and millions of tiny cells open, breathe, and create a suction. This suction, like an invisible magnet, removes foreign matter and dead tissue from the skin. You have a callus here, place the collo on that callus. You will feel a mild suction. Massage in a circular motion. I don't care if it's been on the feet for 20 years, if it's as hard as rock. You will see layer on top of layer of dead tissue removed, drawn into those cells. Look at the collo. It's covered with dead skin. Put it back in the water. Rinse it off. Put it on a shelf. Put it in a soap dish. Use it whenever you need it. It will last you for years. That callus on the side of the foot or the heel, back here where it cuts the hose, do the same thing. That hard corn on top of the toes, don't worry about it. Put the collo on that corn. Massage in a circular motion. Layer on top of layer of dead tissue is removed, drawn into those cells. Rinse the collo off. Use it whenever you need it. Why, in a matter of only a few minutes, every corn and callus on your feet is gone. In a matter of only a few minutes, that irritation and that pain is gone. Why, in a few minutes' time, you'll be walking around on feet that sing instead of feet that cry. Using that foot soap that I am going to give you, in a few minutes' time, that sore, tired, aching feeling is gone from your feet, and you will feel as though you are actually walking on air. Remember, Collo-Corn is not allergic. does not contain acid. It may be used on the hands as well as on the feet. Remember the name, Williams Collo-Corn. You'll see it advertised in trade papers and magazines around the country. It is made to sell at all times for $2.98. I am not permitted to cut the price. In order to introduce this on television for the first time, this is what the Williams Company instructed me to do. For those people who think scientific foot comfort, the fastest, safest, and most wonderful relief they have ever known, is worth $2.98, the Williams Company instructed me to give you a $2.98 Collo, absolutely free, which means you get a $5.96 value for your $2.98. You get one for the hands and one for the feet. I promise to give you a $1 box of our medicated foot soap, and I will, which means you get a $6.96 value for your $2.98 with this guarantee. We guarantee results the first time you use it. And after the very first time, if it doesn't remove dirt, grease, grime, and dead skin, doesn't remove corns and calluses from the feet, the first time you use it, if you cannot honestly say, here is really and truly a miracle product, you received it through the mails, return it the same way you got it. The Williams Company will thank you for having used it and cheerfully refund you your money. But that is not all. For the people who write or call this station, immediately I am going to enclose this book. This book is made to sell at all times for $1. This book is worth its weight in gold. Here you will have reducing diets, facts about vitamins and minerals, the foods you eat, general information on your health as well as the care of the feet. This book is made to sell for $1. To the people who write or call this station immediately, I am going to enclose this valuable book, which means you get a $7.96 value for your $2.98 with unconditional money-back guarantee. Now here is the announcer to tell you how you may get these wonderful products.